Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
Powerful gaming. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Yes. Well, the Brighton one. What other one is it? If it goes Brighton, is it going to be bigger in Brighton?
I could ask, because I've not been to that one. But
Sit. Cash, clock. Listen, 20 please. Hello, you.
How you doing, Ed? All right?
How you
Good to
doing,
see you,
you
man.
alright?
Yeah,
Sweet.
good. Lucky dip bags.
Yeah? All over him, am I?
I'm going to grab one.
Yeah, man. Hold on. Come on, come on. Wait.
and I always say like hello.
Marathon gaming, innit?
That's it, mate. Yeah.
How you
All
doing?
good. Yeah, all good, buddy. Yeah, really good. How you getting on so far?
Well, yeah, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, sold a lot of bits and pieces, sold a few bags, so...
Yeah.
We are doing...
What's the big one that's in there? Has it been found?
Picking up one.
Ah, okay.
And we've got another world in Super Nintendo.
Ah, right,
Neither
sweet.
of them have been painted.
Okay.
Neither of them have been painted. So,
Good to know.
The £15 blind bag,
Yeah.
no mercy. First one, got it.
Oh, no way.
Got it.
I still need a box copy of that as well.
I know.
Should have lied to me, I would have got one.
Oh, 15.
What would be your box in Castlevania?
I've got it. I'll put it as two. I'll tell you, I paid 120.
Well, what if you took
And
the
if
card?
I didn't take it,
What if you took the card?
you'd be paying 100 quid for a box. Don't sell it up for 50. So
Don't sound right.
don't sound, it sounds horrible, that does.
Mr. Right.
We're right in the middle of the shop, so you don't see us from the outside.
You don't see it often, do you? Tornado outbreak. How much? 260. 260. How you doing? All right?
I'm alright, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully next year.
Do you know how much he is?
Fiver.
Fiver, bargain.
Plus is a fiver.
It'll be in London, though.
And if you smell him, he smells really nice.
Oh, does
So
he?
I washed them all in the washing machine.
Oh, all right.
Amazing. It's like, wow. Even I like
Bit
that.
of old school Mario.
He'll be in Brighton as well, and he'll be in London. So the next big shows will be in. Yeah. He always has good shit, honestly. Always. I end up buying stuff off him as well. Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, I agree. Monster. But before we started that business here, I even didn't have a question. That's all I was saying. And then he started seeing what I was buying, and that was it. That was about 6 years ago. So.
Yeah, I'll take those two, please.
Cash or card?
Card, please.
It's tenner. Do you want a bag, darling?
You doing alright?
I remember the whole winter.
Sorry, you're a little dance, buddy. How you doing, buddy? All right? Yeah. Well, so far? No. Yeah. Good games in there, aren't there? Yeah.
Prices are high though now on Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He's everywhere.
Bud,
How's it going, mate?
I just got a message. I was like,
I am. Mr. Worldwide.
I just thought like Norwich is like one of the closest ones I can get to. It's on Etsy.
Yeah.
And I have a website and everything.
Yeah.
And stuff. So if you, on one of the cards you got the Etsy store,
Yeah.
and then on the other link it will give you my website and all the other details.
Give myself a hard
The only one out, right, is the one up there.
Hey, buddy.
Hello, mate.
How you doing? All right? Yeah, good, thank you. It's light gun games.
This is recent.
We will
Really? Yeah, it's not from almost 2 months.
even though it's 3 weeks.
Reception. Second fucking children.
These are awesome, man.
How's this shit going?
Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Is it right? Can you look £1? £14 or something? I'll search everyone there. You search what? 15, and I'll give you a pound. Pick one of these. Just that. Game gear, I've got some games. Is that your only ding? You go very fast.
Anyone else was telling that fashion, and that was Tassalog. That was surreal.
Long way to drive.
Yeah, we're going by train there and back, and then looking at a booth. I was like, with him.
Can I have a look at the tornado outbreak? Is that right?
Has it been told you before?
Cheers, buddy.
Right, so you've got the dinosaur. You've got Bulbasaur, Charizard, and YouTube?
Facebook for Ricky and
Oh, yeah,
Ricky,
yeah,
and I can put YouTube as well.
You can get one.
I've heard, but I was looking about that the other day. I know
The ones on the shelf here?
Did you see it there?
Oh, them ones, sorry.
Adorable, aren't they? So cute.
Right, we are back.
from this place, giving away a lot of stuff. So Retro Game Market. Don't know if I have been to Retro Game Market. No, I think that was the first one they done actually. This one is in Norwich. And they've also got one coming up in Brighton, which I'm probably going to go to. It's probably the same distance from me from Southend on Sea driving up to Norwich, 2 hours, down to Brighton. It's probably an easier journey, to be fair. That's on the 14th of October. So I'm going to put that in the diary, see if I can make that. So that'd be pretty cool. Because as you can see from the footage, it's really good. Sometimes game markets I find them a bit too overwhelming. It's just too busy. Like, it's just too many people in there. I got put off by Doncaster. It was just too busy for me. And I say I prefer gaming conventions because you've got not just buying and selling, but you've also got a stage with different things. There's competitions, there's games you can play on the side, blah, blah, blah. This was, 99% sellers, but then there was some game stuff to play on the side as well. It's spaced out quite well, wasn't too busy. It's a good location. But yeah, really, really thoroughly enjoyed it. I've got a lot more stuff than I was expecting. And it was quite small. Like I said, I believe it was their first event. It was quite small. So I thought, I got about a third of the way around and I thought a few bits I normally wouldn't pick up. I started buying a few bits, thought I've got to get something. And then I ended up buying absolute ton of stuff. And there was some real, I would say it really was like quality over quantity. There was all bangers, like honestly, it was all killer, no filler. That's what I would say. It was absolutely awesome. Like some of the stalls just had so many big hitters on there. You saw some big games on there. There's that Tornado one I looked at. Unfortunately, that was in German. There's some rare things there, like Flushed Away on the GameCube. I don't know why that's bloody popped to my head out of all the games. Yeah, some of the Dreamcast games you can see. There was loads. Anyway, you can see from the footage, just things that are popping in my head as it come to mind. Bearing in mind, you've already seen about 20 minutes of footage, I'm going to wrap this up very quickly by showing you all the pickups, all the stuff I got today. So I've got some awesome stuff, so make sure you do stick around. So I'm going to dive straight in. So what was really cool, Ed Hunts was there, it was absolutely awesome. I'm a big fan of his channel. I watch a lot of his videos. I haven't caught up the last few, but I tend to binge things. I won't watch YouTube all week and then I'll sit down on a Sunday and binge through and catch up on everyone's videos. And I always, watch him when he goes to other sort of game markets. The London game market's meant to be really good. And because of Doncaster I was put off, I didn't go there. And apparently it was really good. Because I know Alex, Ustar Gamer and Scott Sega Zombie went there. And I saw lots of footage of people's videos. And they said it was awesome. He does the old lucky bags. Anyway, I digress. And what a lovely guy Ed Hunts is. Really, really nice guy to chat to. Really down to earth. Really cool guy. He liked his Pokemon. And he just, had a good old chat. Yeah, just a top bloke. So shout out to Ed Hunts. I'll tag him in this video anyway. But I'm sure all of you guys know exactly who he is. But in case you live under a rock, go and check him out. So he does these like blind bags. And you'll probably see from his video. I'll tag in as well, Dan the Games Man. I bumped into Dan also. I didn't get a picture of him, but I have met Dan before and had another great catch up, little quick brief chat with him, which was cool. I'll tag him in as well, so imagine Ed Hunts and Dan the Games Man will probably have some videos as well and footage in case you want to check out from a different sort of perspective. Right, I can't find the other game. Right, there was Pokemon cards, basically, in this. I've put everything in a bloody big bag. There was a PS4 game in there, which is pretty cool. So I literally picked up a PS4 yesterday, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So it's a Metal Gear Solid game. And then this was one of the big hitters, so it's like a £30 game. You could trade it in for like over 20 quid. Another World on the SNES, so Super Nintendo game. It is all complete in box, not in the greatest condition, but it's Nintendo cardboard, so what do you expect? It's got the manual in there, so that was awesome to get it. And that was from like a £15 blind bag, so I was quids in there, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what the other game was. I remember it was a Star Wars loose cart on the 64, and I'm going to find it. It's at the bottom. There we go. So I'm going to give that a little whirl, and then I'll probably maybe stick it on Swap Shop, see if anyone wants to trade or anything like that. So I've got those bits. I'll put those down there. Got a couple of plushies I thought was cool. Obviously, I've got the original Donkey Kong cabinet, which you can't see, which is off camera. Original Nintendo cab. I've got a massive Donkey Kong. God damn, giggity. And I might stick him next to it anyway. Not a Diddy Kong, but a Diddy version of Donkey Kong. And I thought this is cool. Just a little bit of like an old school looking Mario, but I think it's from Mario Brothers Wii. I'm squinting because I'm reading the on the back of it, Super Mario Brothers Wii. But I thought that was pretty cool. And they're all well priced. Like, I always look at the plushies and stuff, but some of them are like 10, 15 quid, which is worth it. but these were like £5. So I think he said $5 then. I thought this a little cool, only a few quid. I've seen that before in someone's retro gaming shop. Cool little original Donkey Kong. Put some batteries in it. We'll see what it does. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. There's only a few quid. We've got a few little random sort of little wrestling figures, but they're more like little Warhammer pieces. Do you know what I mean? Or little, I don't know. They're tiny little things. Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch, a few of those, little few quid, a few little bits. There was so many good Game Boy games, like literally, I had to keep putting some back. Paperboy on the Game Boy. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about ones which I haven't got. Picked up Metroid 2, so I've got the cases on them. Awesome game, played it on Switch Online Pass. Muhammad Ali, heavyweight boxing. I didn't realise Conker's had a Game Boy game. Obviously, I can't afford the original Conkers on the 64, but I know it's quite affordable. The second one, which is on Bad Fur Day, it's on the Xbox, I think, isn't it? Original Xbox. Oh look, these are the Pokemon cards which was chucked in the blind bag as well. So they are really worth getting, those blind bags. They really are. I'll save a couple of the big hitters for the end. Another loose card, WrestleMania 2000. Because I wanted WWF No Mercy. These WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy, they were the best like old school wrestling games on that 64. Other than obviously original SmackDown, SmackDown 2, and then Royal Rumble was awesome. You had more than 4 people in the ring at the same time, but I digress and I'm waffling. So I picked up No Mercy loose cart because I couldn't find a decent cheap copy. So I thought I might as well just bin off going for the box for this one as well. So I picked that up. It was only like 9 quid. But then he did have a nice box condition. It's not what I'm looking for. He did have ECW there, but it was a bit battered. But this was an absolutely minty condition. WCW, NWO Revenge. And I don't think I've actually played that, but I thought, do you know what? That's quite a good one to have. I'm not going to actually lose any value on that, do you know what I mean? Fairly biggish hitter, Silent Hill 3. You do sort of see it around. Sometimes you see it with a manual missing. I'm not in the greatest condition. It's in a pretty good condition. You know, manual in there, disc had no scratches, I had a good old look. And it was fairly well priced, same as CEX, without the bothering of all the roulettes and checking the condition. So I just thought, do you know what, they're only going to keep going up. So I thought I'll grab that one now. On the PlayStation 2, that seems to be almost the most expensive platform for them. Carmageddon 64, again, not one I'm massively going mad looking for. I love the, you know, Full Auto, some of the modern ones on the Xbox 360, but originally I love Twisted Metal and Twisted Metal 2 World Tour. I've got the game like 3 times, dual case, single case, rental copy. So my favourite PS1 game. I had such good, you know, memories of that game. And this was similar. You know, it was on PC and 64. Definitely not as good in my opinion, but some people absolutely love it. I know the Castle Kong Don, if he's watching this, he absolutely loves this game. And I'd normally see one not in as good condition. It's not a pricey game, it's like 30 quid or something. I thought, you know what, today's the day I'm going to pick it up. So I'm going to give that a whirl. Because wasn't there a version which had the blood sort of taken off of? I don't know if it's this one, or you can't run people over or something. I had to tweak it, I think. Looks like Twisted Metal. You've got the old ice cream man in the back. But yeah, so I picked that up, which is pretty cool. So those are like the gaming, no, sorry, they're the big gaming bits. Then the big hitter, which I got, the last game before we go on some of the other cooler stuff. So Suikoden, I can barely say it, Suikoden. My friend Wayne, who I started the channel with originally, he has got Suikoden 2 and always got original stuff when he was younger, and it's worth an absolute fortune, and you're never going to find good condition with the manual unless you want to pay like 300 quid. It was like 225 last time I looked, then 250. I know you can get Suikoden 3 on quite affordable on the PS2, which you see for like 50 quid quite a lot, but I didn't realise there's a DS version, and it's absolutely mint with the manual and everything. This was quite expensive, haggled a little bit, but yeah, I did pay like over 100 notes for this, but I paid what it was worth. And again, it's not something you lose value on. And the irony of it is I've got a few 3DS kicking around, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Colors, etc. I haven't actually got a normal Nintendo DS. I'm assuming it don't, I mean, you might have to let me know, guys. Can I play that on the 3DS, or I've got to buy a DS? It's not a big deal, I see them all the time. But yeah, I just couldn't pass up on that. So that is a real big hitter. Probably what I'm going to use on the thumbnail. You probably know because you've already clicked on the video and seen it, but I'm talking about Future Scott. Future Scott don't know. Present Scott don't know what Future Scott's going to do. So those are them. Now, the reason why I'm sitting at a weird angle, because it's chaos in here. I'm going on a stream tomorrow night. Obviously, this will be in the past. But yeah, so a lot of stuff I'm trading from the games room. A lot of stuff's going. So I was looking at a lot of the sort of artwork on the walls going to come down. A little bit of a refresh and moving some things around. Making more room up here. And I saw some awesome pictures, and it's sort of like bead art. So when you're close up, you can't really see what it is. If I go bang, you might not see, and then you sort of zoom out, and it's like crystal clear detail. Is it Blaze, isn't it? Blaze or Blade after bigging it up from Streets of Rage. Is it Blaze or Blade? Blaze, isn't it? It's Blaze. Anyway, doing an iconic jump kick from Streets of Rage. So I thought that's really cool. The further back it goes, the more detail it is. It's mad. And you go like, do you know what? It doesn't do it justice from the camera. It looks so blurry. I probably need glasses. It looks more blurry on my eyes than it does. It still looks quite good when I zoom it in. So I've got that one. I've got a few of these. Spent a bloody fortune. Look at this. Nurse from Silent Hill. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely. That is really, really cool. My favourite NES game other than Kirby is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, which I got for a steal a long time ago. Well, it wasn't that long ago. But yeah, you know the old loading, you know he's training after you win a fight. How cool is that? So that iconic scene. These were like, that one says 60 on, doesn't it? I think the Blaze one was like 35 or 40. I think that was 35 as well. Oh yeah, that's why it's just the most expensive one, because the whole thing's filled with art. It would have took longer, wouldn't it? That makes more sense. Now this one, right? I don't know if it's Chun-Li or what, and I think it's Leia out of Star Wars. Truth is, I don't know what it is. I've just bought it. Look how cool that is, man. You can tell it's like, I didn't know if it's from like a fighter or what, like SNK or something. What game it was, but I was like, it's retro. It's got to be some iconic female character, and I just don't know who it is. But I still don't know who it is. Like, what a mug. But yeah, let me know, guys. What is going on with this? Like, is it a crossover? I've been told it's Chun-Li in Star Wars outfit, or it's Princess Leia in something else advert. But yeah, guys, let me know, the YouTube universe and community. Now there was an awesome store which I see a lot of these people everywhere. There was the you know, the custom manuals, light gun games. A lot of stores I see. There's a lady, she's really nice. She makes the like Pokemon globes with the natural like environment inside. I say natural environment, it's Pokemon. That's really cool. And then her husband does this cool Pokemon art. And well, all Nintendo art and stuff like that. Really cool. But anyway, I'm waffling again. How cool is this? Mewtwo. That's sick, isn't it? That's pretty cool. But yeah, so a little Mewtwo picture. So I thought that's pretty cool. Just trying to get rid of. So what I'm sick of is sometimes you get so much clutter that a games room starts to look. You get too much clutter and it starts to look like a 90s bedroom. Then all of a sudden it looks like a kid's bedroom. If you're not in the know, people will come around and then think, what the F in hell is going on in here? So yeah, get rid of some of those posters. They need to be framed, and if not, get some better pictures up. So that's why I got these. So I thought that was really, really cool. And now I'm stuck because these are on my lap and I can't get up. But yeah, I think that's everything from today. But yeah, big shout out to Dan the Games Man. I'll tag him in now. Big shout out to Ed Hunts. It's awesome to meet him today and get a chat with him. What a top bloke. Really, really nice guy. So I can't wait to bump into him again. And yeah, thanks to everyone at Retro Game Video Market. Make sure you check out YouTube and type it in. Next couple of weeks, there'll be lots of other people making videos about it. And check them out on Facebook. And make sure, head down to Brighton. I'll say, when is it again? I'm going to drop it. 26th of October, did I say? When did I say it was? Brighton, 14th of October on a Saturday. So not long. Get your tickets now. And it's very reasonable. Like, it's £5 for an early bird ticket, which is between 11 and 12. Then it opens to the public from 12 till 4. So it's just £3. So it's an absolute bargain. So yeah. So big shout out to everyone involved. I don't know who created the event, but yeah, it was awesome. So well done to you. I'm Scott from Marathon Gaming. I'll see you soon for another video. Cheers.
Welcome to Marathon Gaming. Boom!